You're buying a condo in the Chicago real estate market and you wonder, should I buy the parking space if I don't have a car and I don't need the parking? My answer is always yes. For resale purposes, it's critically important, and for you to buy a parking space, they can run anywhere between, let's say, $20,000 to $40,000 for your typical deeded parking space here in Chicago. And for you to finance that additional $20,000 to $40,000, even if you don't need the parking space, you can go and rent that out in most scenarios. So I always recommend to buy the space if you can, because if the next buyer comes in when you go to sell one day and they need the parking and you don't have it to offer to them, that might make it hard for you to sell your unit. You also might run into a situation where you're in more of like a walk-up style building, and a lot of times these are going to be what's called an assigned parking space. And usually in those scenarios, you don't have to pay extra for the parking. But in any case, I think if you have an option to buy the parking and you don't need it, typically it's going to cost you less to own it versus what you could rent it for. So buy the parking so that for resale purposes, you're in a good position.